Hi, Tony again from Kiss I Am, and following on from my last video when I did a video about how to get 67,000 backlinks really fast using fiverr.com. One of the things I did mention in the video was that you can go and get like real digs and real stumble points, and that's really good for traffic if you can get it done properly. Now, I wouldn't suggest you do this unless you've got decent content that you really think is deserving of people to see. Now, I like to create really great content, and I like to create content that has got some value for people, so I don't really have any sort of problem about this. Maybe there's a bit of vanity in there, I'm not sure, but you can come here and you can find gigs like this. I will get 35 dig and 35 retweets to any link or website. That could be really good and really useful for a boost to your search engine rankings as well, getting those 35 digs. And if we stick to the top rated sellers by coming up here and clicking on the rating, you can find that there's a whole bunch of people doing some really cool stuff with Dig and offering great services. I will submit your site or blog manually to 20 social bookmarking sites. That's okay if he does do it manually, and this guy will do a very amount of sites here. But I will do 40 stumble upon and 60 delicious for your site. I mean, that's worth looking at, definitely. But you could do that also for a video link or for anything else, you know, that has got some good value. But really stick to if you want to try this out, and I would recommend trying it out because it's just so much fun doing it. I love doing this kind of stuff, but you know, I'm kind of weird that way. I like doing search engine optimization. I like to get results, and I like to see traffic and conversions and things like that. But I only would do this with really good quality content. So if you are going to do it, make sure you've got great content. Or if you just want to try it out, then do it with something. Do it with a website or some piece of content that really doesn't matter to you. But there's some really great things here. Get minimum 20 votes each from 3 most popular sharing social network sites: Dig, Stumble Upon, and Probably Delicious. If I go in here, and Hypersol, I haven't used this one before. I've heard about it, but that might be worthwhile doing just to see what happens. And you could get yourself, you know, a whole bunch of people doing this. But some things you need to be careful of. First of all, make sure you've got a top-rated seller. And you want people to be doing this from different IP addresses as well, if possible. So if I put dig IP addresses, you just put your keywords that you want to find in there, and we'll see what comes up. So we've got 45 stumbles from 45 different profiles. What else have we got here? Some things a bit blog commenting. Now we want to find by rating. Yeah, it's already changed. Okay, so if we take off the IP addresses and we try a different search, and put the word different in there. Maybe they'll say different accounts and different profiles and things like that. This one will do from 3 real dig accounts. Give you 50 dig votes, 50 Google plus 1. I'll be very careful with this one when you got 50 Google plus 1. That's kind of unnatural, because if you well, all of it's kind of unnatural really, isn't it? But you know, if you're going to have a situation where you, let me just get back to Fiverr where I was there. Yeah, if you get a situation where, you know, you've got 50 Google plus 1s and they're doing it with automated tools, you're going to have a problem. What we really need to do is have real, let me just find this, sorry. We've got to have like real accounts and real people doing that. 10 Reddit, 10 BuzzFeed, 10 Delicious. You know, you can make it a sort of concoction of these gigs and get yourself something that's not too aggressive, but will really boost you if you're going to go for things like this. All we've got to make sure is that we're getting from top rated sellers, and that they're using different accounts. And I don't think they become top rated sellers if they're not using different accounts, if they're getting people in trouble. But you could do several of these little gigs, and before you know it, you could have a whole bunch of really high quality sort of social network backlinks. But more importantly, you could have people watching your content if it's a video, or reading your content if it's a great blog article, or something useful for people within your niche. And it does help a lot. So I just want to try one more search term here, and if I just change that to digs as in plural, and see what happens here. 15 different unique user IDs, that's interesting. I will go and have a look at these later, and I'll probably order some of these. Different unique accounts. Let's type in the word real. That's what I was going to do before, but I actually forgot what it was before I made it into plural. Yeah, generate 25 real authentic users to dig your story. That is really good. Yeah, I mean, really you might not need much more than that, but you could go for this one as well. Real organic digs, but we're looking for top rated sellers again. Real human Google +1 votes from real people, real clicks. That could be better. Again, looking for top rated sellers. Come back up here, we'll do a little search here. That's a real human. Yeah, well, you get the picture, and you can see what we're trying to do here. Now, there's some of them that I did open that did look good, so let's just take a quick look at these. We'll make 15 delicious bookmarks for your blog, video, website within 24 hours. Unique IDs, submitting manually. Yeah, that one looks pretty decent. 25 digs, 25 stumble upon, 25 unique user IDs. He's got 70 positives and 3 negatives. Let's see if there's any recent cancelled orders, failed to deliver on time. I don't mind if they cancelled order because failed to deliver on time. Sometimes that just means it's been busy, but other times, when it's got 70 positives, I don't mind it. 120 followers, 2 dig account. Yeah, I don't like that one. Let's see this one. Submit your link into dig, then 30 digs by dig IDs manually. Work done in 3 days. He's got no rating at all. I avoid the ones with no rating. This one's got quite a bad. He's got 88%, but 42 positive and 6 negative. That's just too high a rate for problems there. He could be quite good because most of them is cancelled orders because he didn't deliver on time. I'll keep him open, but I probably won't. Okay, this guy, top rated seller, this is really the kind of thing that we're looking for. 35 retweets is good, 35 digs is good. URL, 10-20 words description, category. Right, now the only thing here is it doesn't say things like real, but he must be doing other gigs that are really good. I'll promote your post and dig. Sometimes you will find when you come in here, when you come into the other gigs, they've got the same gig but with different wording, and they will mention the things that you're looking for that you don't see in the first one that you came across. And you might see things like real dig users or different accounts or whatever, but I'm not seeing anything really standing out here. But I do like this one here. I get minimum 20 votes each from dig, stumble upon, and hyperso. That one I do like because I haven't used hyperso, but it seems to be getting talked about quite a lot. Now, top rated seller again, this one, 40 Stumble, 60 Delicious, $55. And he's using Stumble Delicious. That's not bad. Right. A couple of people getting frustrated waiting for stuff here. Top rated seller. Big market site. Different profiles. There's one that I would probably use. 45 Stumble Upon. From 45 different users, and Stumble Upon is a great website for getting traffic, really good traffic from there. And another great thing about Stumble Upon, of course, is that you can get 5-cent clicks if you do the paid advertising. It never costs any more, never costs any less. And if you've got a really great content and you on your website, and you can drive people directly to your website, then it's a good way to do it. But you need to make sure you've got conversions in place first. There's no point to do that. You know, I would happily go and do this for one of my sites, but only the ones that I've got optimized for conversion, not just optimized for search engines, but optimized for conversions, because we need to think, what is the end goal that we want from having the websites? Do we want to generate leads? Do we want to get AdSense clicks? Do we want to sell affiliate offers, or do we want to sell our own products, for example? And for my purpose, I would probably want to send them to Kiss I Am, because I'm creating a new product, which is why I'm doing these videos, just to raise awareness of the sort of things that I get up to. But that you need to have a conversion in mind. If you haven't got a conversion in mind, don't bother doing it right now. It will help your search engine rankings, but get your conversions right first, and then I will do a video about that and how we can use that on Fiverr as well. But I just wanted to cover this one a bit, dig and stumble upon in these things first, because there's some really great gigs here that you can take advantage of. And this is one I would probably go with. I would go with the stumble upon. I would go for the other one that does the 20 bookmarks to these various other sites, and just build maybe 3 or 4 or 5 gigs to one particularly great piece of content, like a video, rather than just to my homepage. I would rather put them to a YouTube video, and that way I'm kind of protecting myself at the same time as I can drive a lot of traffic. And I know that I've got another ton of videos on that YouTube channel that people will most probably get something from, because I'm doing these videos every day, maybe 5-6 a day at the moment, and there's great value in these free videos. So anyway, I hope that helped you. And I hope it helps you to understand a little bit more how we can use websites like Delicious and Dig and Stumble Upon, and what value it can bring to your search engine optimization and raising your profile, and helping with conversions as well if you've got great content. So that's it for now. Thank you.